Ashe and grand rising again to you all, my very beautiful people, my highly enriched melanin people. Yes, you the Earth's original and organic humans, aka my fellow Africans. It is I, the Mystic Philosopher. And yes, it is evident that I am still here with you on this side of reality. And welcome back to the Mystic P is talking again on the 15 minutes with the Mystic Philosopher. This is episode 23. Now, back to the topic of discussion, stress on the mind, or more correctly, the impact of this thing called stress has or is having on the thing that we humans call the mind. Now, I am still on the word want and the question of want. So please let me just backtrack a bit. Most of you that are still listening to me will no doubt remember me asking you in one of my earlier episodes that as part of examining your life, that you please think very carefully about this four-letter word called want. And please make all the notes and ideas that you might get about it. And I also ask that you please think very carefully about all that you want and that all that you think and sincerely believe you want that will make your life a success, or will make you a success, a real success, a winner, and definitely not a loser like me. And all that you want or you believe that will make your life happy or happier and fulfilled or even more fulfilled. And you may or you will remember that I promise you that by the end of these talks by I, the Mystic Philosopher, you will either get it or get more of it, or possible, you may get rid of it or get rid of them all. Now, according to one website, or it might be more like a blog site that goes by the name of Max Group Solutions, millions of people worldwide have been asked this question, and I quote from the site: if you could say in one word what you want more of in life and has evaded you the longest, what would that be? Unquote. Now, please let me say it in my own word. If you could say in one word the thing that evaded you, that you want more in life, what would that thing be? And the 10 things, or the top 10 answers that are given to these questions are as follows. And I quote: happiness, number 1. Number 2, money. Number 3, personal freedom. Number 4, peace of mind. Number 5, joy. Number 6, balance. Number 7, fulfillment. Number 8, confidence. Number 9, stability. And number 10, passion. Now, please note that the most important word in this question, from my perspective, is the word want. And while you're at it, please remember the want equation that I gave you earlier in my presentations or in my earlier talks. The equation was and is: want is equal to money, which is equal to stress, which is equal to unhappiness. Now, for those of you, my listeners, that are awakened and have gotten some enlightenment through these little talks that I'm doing here, you have already gotten the answer or the answers to the solution, the answers and the solutions to the problem of this thing called stress. And what was and what is the answer? Others among us or others among you might still be asking. It is very simple. Just stop wanting. You shall not want, thou shalt not, and you must not be found wanting. For if or when you do, you are and you will be stressed and stressed out, meaning you will be unhappy. And please let me take it a little further. Sisters, my beloved sisters, if you want a man, or if you find yourself wanting a man, stop it right away. Stop it now. My brothers, my beloved brothers, if you want a woman, or if you find yourself wanting a woman, stop it right away. Stop it now. If you want a job, or if you find yourself wanting a job, stop it right away. Stop it now. If you want to be good, to be right, to be perfect, or if you find yourself wanting to be good, or to be right or to be perfect. Please stop it right away. Stop it now. If you want people to like you, love you, appreciate you, say good things about you, stop criticizing you, and for people to approve of you, stop it right away. Stop it now. Practical advice, me you know. If you want anything, or if you find yourself wanting anything, be it or be the top 10 things mentioned earlier that millions of people the world over want and is wanting, namely things: happiness, number one, money, personal freedom, peace of mind, joy, balance, fulfillment, confidence, stability, passion, you name it or you name them. Well, I, the Mystic Philosopher, I'm hereby telling you, please stop it right away. Stop it now. Stop the wanting. And I will almost guarantee you that immediately after you stop wanting, that you will find your stress or your stress level, aka the undue pressure on your brain, the physical organ that filters information for and interconnect with the mind, will disappear. It will be like you drop a heavy load off of your head, or you drop some unnecessary or excess weight off your body, or if or when you feel as if or when you are constipated and you get a good bowel movement or a bowel release, as they would say, or you make a good dump, or you make a dump. That's how you're gonna feel once you stop the wanting. Just ask yourself, how long since you have been wanting, which is equal to stressing over a man or over a woman. And then you may see and realize how much of your time which is equal to your life, which is equal to your happiness, that you have already wasted, that is gone, and never to come back. And ask yourself this question: am I going to waste the rest of what may be left of my time, which is equal to my life, which is equal to my happiness, wanting, which is equal stressing over whatever or over whomever or over whoever? Are you going to continue doing that? Ask yourself this question. And please note also, the second most important word in the equation is the word evaded. From my perspective, evaded is here by telling you that you definitely did not get what you wanted. It is also telling you that you are not getting what you want. And above all, it is telling you that you will not and cannot get what you are wanting. And the third most important word in the question is the word longest. From my perspective, the word longest is here by denoting time already spent wanting, which is also equal to stressing. Time already spent wanting and stressing. Now, please let me quickly give you 3 or so practical examples of some of the system's most famous and powerful people that are wanting, which is equal to stressing, which is equal to unhappy. Number 1 is the current president of the United States of America. We all know, and he himself also tells us in his own words, that he wants to be re-elected, that he wants to continue being president of the United States. Now, please be honest and tell I, the Mystic Philosopher, or tell yourself, is he a happy man? Does he look happy to you? Does he sound happy to you? I personally think not. And why? Because he wants. He is weighed in the balance and he is found wanting. He is functioning from the paradigm of want, which I already talked to you about. Number 2, take a look at his opposition, his challenger for the presidency. And tell I, the Mystic Philosopher, does he look like he too is happy? Does he sound happy to you? Is he the epitome of happiness to you? I personally think not. And why? It is because he too wants. He too is weighed in the balance and is found wanting. He is functioning from the paradigm of want. And number 3, take, for example, these African American civil rights activists and the so-called Black Lives Matter, Black Power, and Black militia movements, etc., etc. in the United States that want and are functioning from the paradigm of wants and are found wanting with their own mouths. You can hear and you have heard them shouting, quote, what do you want? Equal rights, the answer. What do you want? Justice. What do you want? When do you want it? Now. Want. Now be honest to yourself. Now be honest, if you will, and tell I, the mystic philosopher, how long have they been protesting, been marching, been shouting, been wanting and saying this? Tell me, are they happy? Do they look happy to you? Have they gotten what they want and are wanting? Will they get what they want and are wanting? Are they getting what they want and are wanting? Will they ever get what they want and are wanting? The truth be told, from my perspective, the answer is no. They will never get what they want and are wanting because they should not want. And they have been weighed in the balance and are found wanting. And so by now, you all should know that from I, the mystic philosopher's perspective, want produce more want. And if that is true, then from this fact, you may deduce that the object of the want has evaded you. That the object of the want has been evading you or is evading you. In other words, the thing that you want, or to put it more bluntly, the satisfaction of the thing that you want is as slippery as an eel and is as elusive as smoke. You just can't seem to get it or to hold on to it. And thus, it is both said and written from ancient times. You shall not want, and nor should you be weighed in the balance and found wanting. But in the interest of time, I think I will have to end it here and pick up back on this point at another time. Then I will continue talking about this disease called want, while using these two quotes from the Adamic Race History and Holy Book that is commonly known as the Christian Holy Bible, as a reference just to make my point. So please stay tuned. I shall not want, you shall not want, and nor should you be found wanting. Now, I'm not sure if I have enough time to do a little number, but I think I will save the number for another time so as not to go beyond over 15. So please join me if or when next I am talking again, possible in episode 24, where and when I will be picking up from where I am now leaving off, here talking and focusing on stress on the mind, or more correctly, the impact that this thing called stress is having on the thing that we humans call mind. While still talking about this 4-letter word, yes, want. In the meantime and between time, please let me remind you to remember, my people, that yesterday is history. It too is dead and gone. No more to come back. Tomorrow is a mystery. It too may never come. But today is a gift, which is why we call it the present. And I hereby implore you, and I'm hereby imploring you to live for today. By live, I mean claim your natural birthright. And just in case you forget what it is your happiness. Your natural birthright is your happiness. And full joy today and hope for tomorrow. Again, tomorrow may never come. And I thank you for your time and for listening. I really appreciate it, because the time you give me, you can never get it back. It's gone. So I really appreciate it. Time shared, time given. But more on that at another time. I am the Mystic Philosopher. Ashe. Ashe, I say.